DreamWorks Animation, Sugar Cookies, and Activision Malt Vinagre.
Vicarious Visions got that one right.
I'm having a vicarious vision right now of Over the Hedge.
Yep, this ain't Shrek, but it is.
It's we are expanding the scope of Gotta Fill Our Shreks for the first time to other DreamWorks properties.
Yeah.
And what better movie to do it with, movie tie-in game, than the one that literally nobody remembers. No, like, hey, audience member at home, have you watched Over the Hedge within the past 10 years?
If you haven't, hit that like button.
Yeah, 10 years ago was 2008, by the way, so that gives you a 2-year span to have seen Over the Hedge in theaters or on home video.
Yeah.
But since then, you're not allowed to have seen it.
I didn't notice this. Okay, so cards on the table. We recorded this once, and then I didn't hit the record button on the video, and so here I am again with the second try.
Which means, however, that Hayden is going to be really great for the first few levels.
So if you guys are watching this and you're like, man, that Egman Hayden dude's really streaming through this game, it's because of trial of error from the last hour of content you won't see. So.
The first time around, there was lots of wandering around trying to find spark plugs. Also, your roommate walked in with his cock out.
No.
That was pretty weird. I was wondering what he was doing with that. And he said, hey, can I play the part of RJ the Raccoon when you guys, read through the characters? And we said, okay. So I scooched to the left and you scooched to the right, and he just kind of stood here, but he wasn't wearing any pants. So that's the really ridiculous thing.
Here we go. Okay, last thing. I noticed the credits has 3 guys and 1 lady image on that, which is, I find, weird. I didn't notice that last time. I thought it was weird. Alright, we made a joke last time that someone made 3 files and only got 10% through every time. That's still true now. Oh, wait, shoot.
Did you?
I didn't have to erase this file.
Is that the same file we did last time?
Yeah.
So, we made it through a quarter of the game?
Yeah, we did.
We actually made it through a quarter of the game?
Yes.
Alright, well, that is promising for us.
How do we... Wait. Oh, man. The game's really kicking in where I try to erase the file. Okay, there it is.
Oh, the giant... Are you sure you want to erase with one of those really dreadful fonts you only saw in mid-2000s DS games?
Yes. Alright.
Alright, so to be fair to Over the Hedge, the game for Nintendo DS, these cutscenes are a lot better than those.
The Shrek ones they
ported
Shrek
down. Carnival Craze, yes. Like, these characters have at least 18 polygons, and like actual... No.
And it sounds like Wanda Sykes. Who knows if it's actually her?
But it's not Wanda Sykes.
You sure?
Actually, I don't know.
Egg fact, it's Wanda Sykes.
Hey, fun fact. Okay, so on our last couple of episodes, Carnival Craze, Puss in Boots had a very not great voice actor.
Yeah, with a not great model. Yeah.
Actually, it turns out that it's the same Puss in Boots actor in every non-movie property.
Oh, he is known. On his business card, it is runner understudy to
Antonio Banderas.
Yes.
No, but he has exactly one actual role. Like, he has an actual famous role. He is King Boomy in Avatar The Last Airbender.
Oh.
Yeah, right?
Interesting. That's weird.
But for everything else, it's like backup vocals for Mary-Kate and Ashley, Sweet 16. Stuff like that. License to Drive. I own that game. We could play it sometime. Oh, shit. We gotta play this.
You had an RJ voice, right?
I had an RJ voice, and we eventually morphed it into be kind of a Gilbert Gottfried or
oh no, that was right, like a Bruce Willis, wasn't it?
Yeah. It went to Gilbert Gottfried, then it went to Nicolas Cage, it went to Woody Allen. That was kind of sketchy, and then it eventually settled back to Bruce Willis. It may transmogrify yet again. There's plenty of food lying around here. I need to bring all of it back and bring it back to the exit point.
Alright. We don't have to do those silly things. Okay, first complaint, tank controls. Fun, right? No.
Yeah,
fun.
So this game's controls, it's like Resident Evil 4, but without any of the style or the grace or even the Kong's funny face.
You planned that one.
I know, I improvised that. I can make jokes in real time, occasionally. Yeah. So as you can see, the gameplay is mostly like wandering around and collecting objects.
And bring it back to the starting point, which it took me a while to find out that the entry point and the starting point was the same thing.
Yeah, what is really dire is that, you have to carry a lot of objects around. You have to throw a lot of objects, but the throwing mechanics are subpar, as you can see.
Actually, I didn't try this. Can I throw this into the thing, or does it
try it? Not if you miss, silly goose.
All right, I'll try it with another one. Oh, and we don't have to. There's like an excruciating 5-minute period, or maybe even 10, of me trying to do something on the other one.
There is a very minor mechanic later on where, wait, what did it require to do? Did you ultimately just need to press the A button?
Yeah, I wasn't standing on the correct
You just have to approach a box and press the A button.
But if you're too close, you just punch the box.
So Hayden went back through the level trying to make sure we had the key item that was necessary in order to not punch the box. He's like, what's going on? And I'm a little glad that that doesn't exist anymore.
Alright, we got to that level.
So that fainting possum, fun fact, in the movie was played by William Shatner, of all people.
Yeah. I can't... The talent of all these voices are very surprising to me.
Yes. I actually, this morning, I just finished watching through William Shatner's new sitcom, Better Late Than Never, where he and Fonzie and George Foreman and Terry Bradshaw just travel throughout the world and have...
And just be grumpy old men. Like.
Yeah, no, but the great thing is, well, I guess this is kind of more applicable in the first season where they're traveling through East Asia, but in the entire series as general, William Shatner is a huge weeaboo. Like, it turns out, so in every place, like, oh, you know, I love practicing the art of Zen. You know, so I got the boys to come to a Buddhist monastery where we will practice our mindfulness. And then Terry Bradshaw farts and I'm like, well, I made a real stinker in there. And William Shatner's just trying not to be upset. Now that everyone knows Gladys is back, we need to find out more about endangered animals. That's not funny. Endangered animals are serious business.
Not the endangered animal demographic.
I think I know where we can find a wildlife book that could have the info we need. Why? Why is it that I don't like this plan, even though I don't understand it yet? Never mind. Lead on.
Here we go. This is the overworld, which doesn't even really make sense because you have to do all the levels in linear order anyway, right? Yeah, you do.
So I'm wondering what endangered species exist in Central America, USA.
1 second, I got switched to Vern.
Oh yeah, this is where we introduce Sly 2 style multi-character heist controls.
Mm-hmm. This game came out on different things than just the DS, right?
Oh yeah, it definitely got a PS2, GameCube, Xbox port.
Because we did That is some very high quality grunting. We looked up the score on IGN on this game, and I want you to think of a number in your head.
Do you remember what the specific number was? Okay, cool.
I want you to multiply it by 10. And then I want you to
divide by 0. Multiply it by infinity.
Yeah. They gave this game a 8.5? 8 point...
It was a little lower. It was like an 8.3 or whatever. But the IGN reviewer was simply salivating over this game. And he called it, from memory, he said, if you took Lara Croft, Prince of Persia, and what was the last one? Oh, and Solid Snake, and you put them
in a game
in raccoon, turtle, and squirrel fursuits,
you got this game.
It would be Over the Hedge for the Nintendo DS, which is a ludicrous proposition. Who do you think was wearing which outfit?
All right. Okay, so there's a squirrel outfit,
I think Lara Croft's gonna be the sexy squirrel.
Yeah, that's fine. I think Snake would be the
squirrel
turtle.
Girl.
Because he has the box.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so here's Vern's thing. He's a turtle. He can't jump as high. Oh, he can scare dogs. And if you press X, you hide in your turtle shell for a bit.
But it's really easy to press X, so you end up just wasting a lot of time. You're trying to walk along, and then you keep turtling.
Yeah, alright. And then you wake this guy up by just running into him, I guess.
Yeah, so they make a big deal about how these guard dogs can mess you up, but very frequently you can just sort of run past them, right?
Yeah.
And there's so what's the red box? Is that food?
I think it's just like a worker's lunch box that they left overnight. And you get to eat their free cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, so like you keep collecting food. I still don't understand. Is there a Pikmin-esque survival mechanic?
I think there's like a currency later. Like, oh, you can buy the... Oh. What would you buy in this game?
You would buy... you would contract Nick Nolte to show up as the evil bear being eaten by Seth Rogen. That's an old cut.
Yeah, that is a deep cut.
It's like Silence of the Lambs with Nick Nolte being eaten by Seth Rogen.
No, I think it's Seth Rogen being eaten by...
No, I'm pretty sure... Well, who knows? Okay, so RJ can just jump higher.
Yeah,
that's
he
how
jumps
it works,
higher.
right?
And I think he has like some other minor things that only he can do.
Yeah.
But
like the special action that we had trouble with later. I don't know why we're dancing around it so much. Like, don't want to spoil Over the Hedge. Yeah. No, you get a stethoscope and that will allow you to unlock safes. And just Hayden couldn't figure out the right button combination to get it to work. And we had to go to game FAQs.
And
Except they didn't tell us what button to press because who cares? Oh, you are potentially in trouble.
Don't worry, I'm apparently faster than this dog.
Actually, he's keeping up with you at a nice pace.
Oh, wait, what? Okay, I did it, I guess.
Oh.
I made it to the exit.
Oh, so you're playing the Holly Hunter. I don't remember who actually voices Gladys.
Oh, let's see. Should those wires be hanging out of this bulldozer? You're late. This had better not be a sign of incompetence. I do not tolerate incompetence, Mr. Smith, from any home builders or my taxidermists.
Ha, Chuck Testa, ha! Do you get it? We're in 2018 and I made a Chuck Testa joke, ha! Hey, give me meme points. Hey, make me YouTuber of the year. Hey, I'm Chuck Testa. Oh,
watch this video once. Watch it twice.
Watch it once times. Again. I got pine cones. Apologies, Miss Sharp. It's sharpen again. Now with your regard to this order of yours, one raccoon, one squirrel, one squirrel. Oh, I read turtle as squirrel. One skunk, 2 opossums, and 5 porcupines.
Milk, eggs, loaf of bread, paper clips,
a
big
fine
ones.
baguette.
Yes, fresh. I can't even remember my voice. How was it?
I'm pretty sure you were just using your voice.
Oh, that.
Oh,
Deep
hey,
cut.
Hey, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Will you forgive me?
Yes, freshly killed, stuffed and mounted.
It might be difficult for me to handle the accent capitalism at the time. I can't be everywhere at once.
That won't be a concern. You'll get a call if anyone spots these creatures poking their noses where they don't belong. Think you can handle the rest?
Pachoo!
Oh, I have to click through this.
Oh, you get to click through this great animation. Taxidermy is not just my job, madame, it's my art. The final pieces will be so lifelike you'll swear they're still breathing.
As long as they're not. Please call me when you've captured those horrible little creatures, Henry.
It's pronounced Henry. Hey, you know, they know that taxidermists don't kill animals, right?
Yeah, they just,
Jack here is a black-footed ferret, just like we saw in the book. He's interested in moving here permanently.
No, it's moving here. Permanently.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I wasn't sure about...
That's right, that was the voice.
I wasn't sure about moving here, but RJ told me my store could do a brisk business.
Yeah, that's right, they
Around
only
here.
sell brisk. Store? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it, Vern. Jack here is a salesman. We'll need to get him supplies to set up the shop. Oh, is that all? Hey, I know it's extra work, but I think of the gadgets we could buy once we have a shop right here in the forest.
Jack the black-footed ferret would agree to move here permanently if you can find him the 5 special items he requested. Press start to view his list.
They phrase this as if it's a side quest. It's not.
It is a quest.
Yeah,
It's
this
the
is
quest.
this is the next quarter of the game. Hey, could you look up what the things we have to collect for
Yeah.
Jack Black the
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
I'm still here, guys. I can hear you.
We
You
got
need to get me that scale, a catalog, a calculator, a cowbell, and an abacus. I like calculators with my left hand and abacuses with my right.
But why do you need a cowbell? And you're not allowed to make any sort of Christopher Walken joke. I forbid it. I issue a moratorium on cowbell jokes. Stumped you, huh?
Yeah, you got me there.
What kind of a catalog do you think it is? Do you think it's just something you
Yeah.
can read while on the possum pooper?
It's to make ransom notes.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, we have 5 houses. It starts you out on house 2, which is dumb, so we're going to house 1. We equip
Can
our
you
gadgets.
do them in any order?
Yeah, that's where the choose your own adventure.
Wow, that's actually really cool. Open world game plan.
Metal Gear Solid-esque.
Yeah, this is, hey, MGS5, you can take your unfinished ending and give it to Over the Hedge.
Yeah. The true sequel to... Yeah, the reason I asked earlier if this came out on any other systems was maybe like the PS2 version was especially good. And they just did a review.
Oh
for
no,
that
the
one.
PS2 version, I checked, the PS2 version is like a 6.5. It is judged as roundly mediocre in comparison to this one. Granted, they were 2 different reviewers who did it.
Okay.
So maybe, okay, I don't want to flame anyone for having shit taste.
As we play through this.
But if you could slide into the DMs of the guy who wrote the original review, no, that's not actually a call to action to harass anyone on the internet. I wouldn't dare encourage that sort of behavior. unless it was for like Ernest Cline, the author of Ready Player One. You can harass him all you want. That guy's an asshole in my book.
Not our player one demographic.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I need to just come up with more hot takes. Hey, people who play shogi are jerks. No, I'm kidding. I need to stop offending demographics.
Such niche but important demographics to this show.
This is so refreshing because the thing is, these are actually relatively novel level designs for how open they are. And last time we spent quite a pretty penny.
Yeah,
that's
the second half
wandering
hour
around.
were these three. All right, we got the watermelon.
Hey, so we have
we told this story last time, so we're inclined to tell it again.
There's a guy we know
whose name I'll not say this time.
Yeah, as much as I tried to dance around it, as much as I tried to censor it. Anyway, there's this one time we went to a water park.
Yeah.
And he showed up and was like, ready to go to the water park. Why do you have a watermelon?
Yeah, like I feel like we met him at his car, and then he opened his trunk, and sitting on top of his towel was like a watermelon. Like,
yeah, and it's like, what's the watermelon for? And he said, oh, it's for the attack dogs. I said, what? Why would there be attack dogs there? And he said, well, don't let anybody know, but I am going to streak in the lazy river. What? Why the lazy river? Well, because I like the way I'm massaged by the cool waves. Like, okay, alright. Are you gonna bring the watermelon with you inside the lazy river? Are you going to use it to, like, strategically censor yourself?
Yeah, it's like watermelons float.
Hey, do you remember the Simpsons movie?
That is a tangent and a half, but yes, I do.
Do you remember what one of the largest bits of advertising was for that film?
Spider Pig.
Well, yeah. That was the big bit of advertising. I have to admit, I fell for it. I'm sorry. I was in middle school then. No, it's like, for the first time, you get to see Bart Simpson's animated junk on screen, which was weird.
Yeah, that wasn't a selling point for me.
No, but I mean, it's no, I
mean, you can float on any lazy river you want, man.
Even in elementary and middle school, I religiously read movie reviews, albeit they were only the movie reviews of our hometown paper because Rotten Tomatoes didn't exist yet, right? But I remember just them writing articles like, wow, isn't it so incredible that we're in such a future-thinking society that we can show Bart Simpson's 10-year-old junk on screen? Like, what? No, what are you guys talking about? This is weird. Simpsons movie was weird. Also, their celebrity cameo was Green Day.
Yeah,
that was weird. That aged.
Well, at least they, like, died immediately.
Oh no, our Simpsons demographic. I would go again, honestly, just to be safe.
I heard, there's a cat.
Can the cat menace you in any significant way?
It's a cat.
You seem to be outrunning it just by backing up. What a disappointing cat.
No, it's there. What was a friend of ours tried to sneak a watermelon into a water park.
Oh, yeah.
And then he got caught immediately, but there wasn't a rule against it. So he just got away with it. Like, the guy at the security check's like, so you got this whole watermelon for yourself? He's like, yep. You found me out.
Oh, yeah. Everything I said about attack dogs and being naked in the lazy river, I just made up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You got them.
Yeah, so now we're protected against Wait. No, slander. Slander is when it's spoken. Libel is when it's in print.
I'm gonna throw this mouse, see what happens.
Well, you wasted an item.
I stunned the door frame. I did. All right, there we go.
Oh wow, that was weak.
Okay.
Do. So, I don't know how much you remember the advertising for the film, but like the initial trailers for this that they had attached to, I don't know, Shrek 2 or
also, if we stand on those stereos, like the characters immediately has to dance.
Oh yeah. Like if you get caught in front of the stereo, he drops everything and says, "Gotta dance."
I did my famous duck and turtle instead of.
Wait.
Yeah, there it goes. Dance.
Oh, but yeah. So the initial trailer attached to Shark Tale or whatever was it was a live action docu short, and it was like, "Hey, I'm the CEO of DreamWorks, and we're making a new movie called Over the Hedge, and in it we have a raccoon voiced by Bruce Willis." Dude, we have a raccoon voiced by Bruce Willis.
You could tell it was his idea, and he's really proud of it.
Yeah, and I didn't know who Bruce Willis was as an elementary schooler. I was like, who's this bald asshole?
Why is he driving really fast?
Why does he seem so uninvested in his theatrical projects?
No, in the original cut, the demo cut, I'm confused. Bruce Willis and what's the other guy's name?
The turtle?
No.
Because the turtle is the late Gary Shandling.
No, not Gary. I got the catalog, by the way.
Oh, Hammy the squirrel?
No, not Hammy the squirrel.
Because that's a weird detail. Hammy the squirrel is voiced by Steve Carell.
He is, which I didn't know.
And also happens he is a squirrel whose main trait is that he's hyper.
Mm-hmm. I think it was Vin Diesel, right? Who's the main character in The Pacifier?
Yes, it was Vin Diesel.
Okay, that's who I got confused with.
Yeah.
As two white men who are bald and known to be just tough guys.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can understand confusing the two of them.
And also as someone who hasn't seen like a lot of their movies, because really they only I guess Xander Cage was who?
It was Vin Diesel.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, this is my hot take. The three best. This is gonna be such a hot take. You won't even believe it. The three best movies of 2017. IMO. Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. Yep. That's number 3. Mm-hmm. Number 2, Triple X Return of Xander Cage. Uh-huh. Number 1, Mother, starring Jennifer Lawrence and Javier Bardem.
Oh,
which you didn't see that, but that movie is nuts.
Is that the one about the mom who makes the mop? No, which one am I?
No, you're thinking of Joy, which was
okay.
her film from 2 years ago.
Okay.
No, Mother was the new Darren Aronofsky film, which I was kind of kidding with those other two films, but I genuinely think Mother is one of my top favorite movies of all time. Okay. But a lot of people hated it because it was crazy good nuts.
All right. Well, now that we have that on tape, we'll end this episode.
Yeah.
Right,
wait, Hayden.
What?
Hayden.
What?
What are your top 3 films of 2017?
Oh, jeez.
Bits heavily encouraged. Don't yell at me about. I actually do love stuff like, Call Me by Your Name and The Shape of Water and whatnot.
Okay, Alexander Cage. I thought it was fun. I had a good time. I like Last Jedi because I like Luke Skywalker.
I actually have one that I'm going to add for you. Monster trucks.
Oh, and Monster. Oh, that was the Happy birthday, Hayden.
Oh, we saw it for your birthday. Yeah. It was like we were 7-year-olds. Yeah. I want to see monster trucks for my birthday.
All right, this episode's over.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, this is a improvised song about Shrek using the same chords as All Star, but importantly it has a different melody, so it's legally distinct and we can use it here. And let us know what you think about it in the comments. Please like and subscribe. And what's the last one? Like, subscribe, comment.